Scorpio, somebody is finally ready to break no contact, okay? I mean, are we ready? Are we ready to have this conversation? First of all, let's take a look at the energy of who actually wants to talk. Okay. Interesting. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Wands upright. Wow. Scorpio, the person who betrayed you wants to talk. The person who betrayed you wants to find some sort of understanding. They want some sort of clarity. The person who betrayed you is trying to put themselves in a position of power. What's going on? Scorpio, that's what I hear you saying. Like, gone on. Like, I just hear you saying that. Like, gone on. Under the deck, here, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, oh, Scorpio, this person really feels like they're balanced. This person feels like they got their priorities together. Okay? And honestly, I don't mean to laugh in nobody's face like that. It's just that Scorpio, that's just the energy that I feel like you're going to be carrying when this person comes. Because it's like the audacity. The audacity to do what you did to me, but then try to come back to me all healed and stuff like that. And I mean, sure, okay, great. You know, I'm all for somebody's healing. But are we trying to talk about what we need to talk about? Because let's get up with the two of swords right under there. So double twos, double sevens, double twos energies. This person's all over the place. What needs to be addressed? Five of Cups energy. Queen of Wands energy. Page of Cups energy. The funny thing about it is that Scorpio, they're going to be initiating the conversation, but you are going to be in control of the conversation. And what I feel like what you're going to be saying is like, listen, like, no, you put me through the ringer, okay? You're going to be letting them know that you don't have the capacity to love me the way you want, the way you need to be loved, okay? You are strong, okay? And you need a strong person, okay? And they don't have the capacity to do that. And so it's almost like I think this reading is going to be quick. I think this reading is going to be quick. But it's almost like you're saying, like, you don't have the capacity to love me in the way that I actually need to be loved. You see yourself here as this Queen of Wands energy. You always have seen yourself as this Queen of Wands energy. They may have always seen you as a limitless resource that they could tap into because they themselves view love in a very discombobulated way or a childish way, or they themselves needed a parent. You know what I mean? In the way that most narcissists may need at that parent figure, okay? And they looked for you to be that type of parent figure. But my thing is man, how you gonna betray me and then reach back out to me as if I asked for it? Like, does that make sense coming out of my mouth? Because that definitely doesn't make sense as an action. Like, I feel like that's kind of how you're going to be coming with it. Now, I'm still stuck on these double twos. This Two of Pentacles and this Two of Swords energy. I feel like they're a little bit lost. They're a little bit aimless, Scorpio. They've been so. The only time they really ever had any clear direction, the only time they ever really had any clear direction was with you, But they fucked it up. The Seven of Swords here in reverse, it lets me know that they fucked up. And, you know, I mean, they're apologetic about it, but it's like they know that they fucked up. They know that they disappointed you. They know that they drained your energy. So almost in a way, they're trying to show up here as another energy source. Or better yet, let me rephrase that. They're showing up as like they're trying to show you that they have their own energy, right? That they can use to bring into the relationship. But honestly, really and truly, it's probably just some brought over energy that they brought over from somebody else that they were dealing with while y'all were in separation. And so you are like, oh, you are a new person. Oh, you are a new person. This is such, new energy. Child, whole time. Yeah, it's new energy because they just literally got that energy from the other person that they were with. So you're really kind of connecting to that other person's energy in a weird way. Anyway. If you were the type, okay, we've reached the part of the message where if you were the type of Scorpio that would want to hear what they have to say, or you would want some sort of conversation with them, let's get into what you may be hoping to hear. Okay. Now, for others of you, Scorpio, I feel like you just may not necessarily be wanting to hear anything, and that's okay. You can end it here, but we do have the Knight of Swords coming out. So I think that you want a particular truth from them. Okay. I think that you want them to like get into the details. You want them to expound on whatever this is. Like, you don't want them to just give you some story, right, that vaguely explains themselves, right? And you don't want excuses either. I don't think you're looking for excuses. You just may be looking for reasons. Okay. And these reasons need to at least make sense in your mind, even though they may not excuse the behavior, but the reasons need to actually make sense. Okay, so you may just be looking to hear some reasons here. Under the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles energy. Okay, so if you care, you may be looking to hear that this person is like got themselves on a routine. Okay. Especially if they're like, I think I said earlier, this energy, I think I said earlier, this person's energy felt all over the place. And you're looking to know that this person like got themselves like on a schedule or on some sort of routine. Okay. But Scorpio, what's the truth that you need to hear, or maybe the truth that you already know? One second. You already know that you need to go. Yeah. Just like how that Eight of Cups flew way over there, you need to go way over there. You need to go, Scorpio. I think that, let me write that down. That's going to be the title. You need to go, Scorpio. Hold on, y'all. You need to go, Scorpio. There are other things that are available to you in this world. There are other things that are going to come your way that are better for you, that are more in alignment with you. Okay? Better people. It's going to bring you in contact with other people who have the same burning desires that you have. It's going to put you in touch with people that are going to feel more like your tribe. And I think that's where you'll find a better love match as well. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at some things that this person may try to say in order to persuade you. At this point, I think it's just kind of for just for comical effect. I swear to God, y'all, I did not mean to laugh that loud in the beginning. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Okay. I just feel like you're very indifferent, Scorpio, about this. And it's like, yeah, you never forgot me because you needed me, and now you need me again because you have all this other person's energy, and now you're away from them because they probably caught on. And so now you're back over here with this new energy, and then when that runs out, then you'll be trying to get my energy. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay? And this is just some advice here for you, Scorpio. I think this is just a message to just, you don't have to go back to this person because of familiarity. Okay? Which, again, I don't think that you were in the first place. I really feel like, Scorpio, this person comes to you, but, you know, you already had the closure that you needed. So you didn't necessarily need to find it from this person. They more so needed the closure from you because they have a guilty conscience. So it's like this is them coming back, trying to smooth things over, but also trying to, you know, back into it. Okay, Scorpio? I'm going to go ahead and leave the message there. Like I said, I think this is going to be a pretty quick message. So let me know down in the comment box below. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, please follow me over on Instagram because I am trying to build my audience there as well. And take care.